Good evening, I'm Jeremy and welcome to Coca-Cola Sports Scene. Huge news in sport with the NBIL Mosquitoes defeating Ireland in the 2014 International Cup. Congratulations to Rex and the boys. Now that coming up later on in the show. We also have a chat with John Bonnott and Barak Kirupana of the Corporate Touch Port Moresby. 2 more rounds till the finals. Now we have a little bit of hockey, members of Team PNG in the Youth Olympics, and of course, Rugby League. We start off tonight with our weekend briefs.
All I can say is God made me funky.
Port Moresby AFL entered round 17 this weekend, once again at the Tarama Barracks Oval. In the reserve men's A-grade matches, continuing their winning streak from last weekend, the Central Bombers took on the University Tigers. Bombers led the game at half-time by 17 points to 12 and opened the third quarter with 2 goals, continuously breaking the Tigers' defense. University, however, managed to put 3 consolidating goals, but weren't enough, for the Central Bombers wrapped up the match 43 points to 25. In other men's reserve matches, Bomana Cats were hoping to bounce off a loss against the Dockers and faced Gerhu Magpies. To soccer, the B-League women's matches in the Public Servants competition had mid-tier rivals, Matrix and Simla, draw their match 0-0. In the Women's A-League, however, Valley Strikers took on Bura FC, with the Strikers having a good turn of possession, converting it into good attacking chances, and being rewarded with a goal after a good true ball resulted in their forward striker having a one-on-one against the goalkeeper and scoring to the left of the outstretched keeper's hands. The goal inspiring them to a 1-0 win.
Yes, thank you. Our season, 2014 season proper, is a short season. We started in July and will be ending very soon. We're actually going into our final rounds of football. Our A-League division will be expecting to be completed within the next 2 rounds. And then after the completion of the A-League, we will go on a weekend's break. And our Division 1 and B-League clubs will have to play catch-up football, so that all our stages, all our finals are staged together in the early part of October. Our season is short, but our plan, timetable for the season, we're on schedule. Started in July and then we have set to finish in October, and we're looking forward to finishing in October.
In other women's results, FC Wantoks beat close challengers City United 1-0, while Bagita Pascals, Namo Souths and Masters FC also had wins. And finally, to golf. The Daffodil Day charity golf event was organized as part of PNG's fight against cancer.
The funds that we're raising this year will go towards awareness and the free screening programs that we do. So it's very important we raise as much money as we can.
And it starts from within. It's time to put up a show.
This year, the funds will benefit the Cancer Foundation of Papua New Guinea. A total of 41 teams participated and raised over 120,000 kina that was presented to the foundation by All Search PNG Limited.
We are going to be here for the long haul, and we want to make sure that we support both the PNG Cancer Foundation together with the lay group that has also been doing a fantastic job over the last couple of years.
Coming up, Tarangao took on Souths in the Port Moresby Rugby League competition and a triumphant return for the NBIL Mosquitoes. A victorious return for the NBIL Mosquitoes after what could have been described as one of PNG's most challenging IC Grand Finals against Ireland. The young NBIL Mosquitoes were able to pull through at the last quarter to beat the Irish 6-9 for 45 to 6-6 for 42 in a very close encounter. Before the match against the Irish, team manager Rex Lecker had spoken to us about the team's preparation for the big game.
From the heads on top, all the boys are ready. They're all psyched up. And in the bench, the boys on the bench, they all get up to take on the Island Warriors on Saturday. And yeah, all things are good. It's just going to be a win. The boys really have to go in there.
Jackson's International Airport erupted into a chorus of cheers by anticipating family, friends, and the AFL PNG staff as the Mosquitoes walked out of the arrivals terminal this afternoon. Despite the long flight back and battling to keep the hype and excitement of the team's success, a jet-lagged Rex Lecker, AFL PNG's senior football operations manager, was overwhelmed by their achievement.
Well done to the boys. All the boys played their guts out, losing to South Africa on Wednesday, on Saturday, and then coming back again to beat New Zealand. And all the boys had all their hearts together, all their minds and everything was together. So it was a good effort to all the boys, and the boys that we left back in Australia. Congratulations to them as well.
With the success of the Mosquitoes, AFL PNG continues to roll out their junior development programs, of which a majority of the Mosquitoes have been selected from.
We have, this is I think it's the youngest side we have ever in the International Cup. Our youngest is 16 years old, and I think our oldest is 25. I think, yeah, 25, 26. Yeah, so this is the youngest side that we have so far, and most of the boys have come out through the pathway for AFL PNG, and it's a really good result to give back to the code here as well.
Their success now marks the second time PNG has taken the title away and will prepare to maintain the International Cup on our shores next year. John Ikupu Jr. was awarded the man of the match. And towering forward, Amua Pirika walks away as the lead goal scorer in the tournament, as well as the Port Moresby Senior Men's AFL competition.
Yeah, celebrations continue. Thanks that we have a public holiday tomorrow, so I'll see if the boys will have to do what they have to do. Then yeah, and we'll try to catch up tomorrow at the field. So.
Last year's grand finalists Tarangao took on rival Souths in a top-of-the-table clash. Both sides come into the match with 7 wins each after 9 rounds. A minute's silence was given in respect to former Kumul and administrator, the late Ifisoi Segeyaro, who was loyal to the development of the schoolboys rugby league program, and late Rodney Ongoglu, the Tarangao women's team coach. Hekari Tarangao's in maroon with last year's grand finalist tag on hand proved to be a strong rival as the match unfolded. While on the other hand, Gigera Laitepo Souths walked the talk from their coaching staff to remain calm, yet were challenged to make sure their presence was felt on the field. They made an early start to the scoreboard with a 2-pointer from a penalty. The pressure was on the Tarangaos as they crossed the try line through prop Junior Henry Levy. Tarangao continued with Paul Jackson's 90-meter dash to the try line to score right under the uprights, sending fans in a frenzy as they extended the lead to 10. Tarangao put up a resilient boundary, making sure the South's outfit stayed out of the goal area right up to half-time. In the second half, Souths braved the spirited Tarangao's defense to register a try, with a successful kick taking it to 8 points. Souths managed to clinch their second try to lead, but the boys from Bomana came from behind and scored a winning try in the 77th minute, with the scores of 14 points to 12. Meanwhile, Port Moresby Rugby League sympathizes on the passing away of Mr. Segeyaro. Stay tuned. Up next, Sunam take on Zogole in the A grade of the Palm Hockey Association, and John Bonnet and Baru Kiripana from Corporate Touch give us an update on their competition. Round 14 matches in the Port Moresby Hockey competition had front-runner Zogole take on Sunam in a highly entertaining men's A division match. Zogole had taken an early 2-goal lead and looked to extend that before a fight back from Sunam saw them reduce the deficit and eventually equalize. Zogole had placed a huge amount of pressure on Sunam's defense, which had to work hard to withstand the onslaught of Zogole's attack. In the women's A division, Bismarck defeated the Seagulls 3-2. Seagulls and Wanderers had big 3-0 victories respectively in the women's B division. While Bismarck and Global Crust had a draw. Corporate Touch Port Moresby has been consistently producing some of PNG's best touch footy players, and we popped over to the Apex Park where they currently host their competition. It was a fiery 4-all draw between FinCorp and BSP in the Corporate Touch Port Moresby competition, Open Mixed Division. BSP had been rewarded early with a try before FinCorp fought back to see the scores seesaw until the last moment, when a dramatic pass out wide saw FinCorp equalize after an error by their opponents gifted them the ball. Other mixed division results had ExxonMobil defeat Transport 5-2. The competition is 2 more weeks of normal play before the finals.
So far the competition has been very good. In size there's been a bit of a drop-off in terms of size, but we're looking good for next year again. In terms of the competition itself, we still have maintained the standard. That's the quality of touch. 85% of our team, our players are from corporate touch. The team to watch for this year will be Money Plus again, as they lead in the open men and open women plus the open mix. For the seniors, a new team, JDA, they're doing very, very well. So we might have some surprise this year in terms of senior division. For the Masters, Transport is looking well. BSP will be defending again this year. So it's between Transport, BSP, and Ella Motors.
Now there's this is round 18. Two more matches until the finals.
Yes, we have 2 more matches. It's round 18. The finals, we'll be looking for a field to actually play our finals, and we're looking at Mario Barracks.
I just joined in 2013, and CDPM has a higher bench. What I'm trying to say is the standard, the touch, rugby touch, CDPM has got a standard, and the benchmark is high. So with that, I haven't seen any problem. The game is going well because the CDPM has got a good the leaders, the executive teams. We have a good leaders, so we are focused and we are looking forward, and we have a long-term plan where we want to develop junior ones, and also we want to promote rugby touch for Papua New Guinea.
Join me on the other side with an update of Team PNG at the Youth Olympics. PNG's 18-year-old swimmer at the Nanjing Youth Olympic Games, Colin Akara, swam 2 personal bests in his events, the 50-meter and 100-meter freestyle. Akara, who is mixed Milne Bay and Central, based in Lae, was backing up from swims at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games. PNG could have unearthed its next sprinting talent with 16-year-old Dwayne Koroka participating in the Nanjing Youth Olympic Games male 200 meters event. Koroka only took to the track fairly recently, and prior to the Youth Olympics had only competed in the Oceania Championships earlier this year. He crossed the line third in a time of 22.38 seconds, slashing a massive 0.6 seconds off his personal best. His time has qualified him for the C final, which he ran in a time of 22.69 seconds. Female weightlifter B. Ovia also competed on the first day in the 48 kilo division. Weighing in at 47.85 kilograms, Ovia was the first to lift, and with her second successful snatch, she cleared 51 kilograms. Her final snatch of 54 kilograms, which would have been her personal best, was unsuccessful.
are up for us.
Hunters with one change from Brandy Peter coming to the side in a must-win game went unnoticed with an emphatic 44-14 win. It began with a minute's silence in respect to late Ifiso Seguiaro, one of our true rugby league greats. The judgment day is here for Hunters. Mathematically, they can still make the final top fives with only a couple of results to go their way. South Slogan Magpies were up for a battle and wouldn't easily let the Hunters escape home with the winning tag. The inclusion of young Brandon Koo making his debut in the right wing was not a mistake. He aided inside centre Dallas Anderson to cross the try line in the corner after the Hunters 2 minutes into the game try from Jason Tully.
Metres out and tipped over inside again, and the first try of the afternoon to Jason Tully. Just open them up.
Roger Laka's foot race from intercept was perfect when Thompson Tete backing up and brought the ball right down under the post.
And over the line and he'll score. An opportune try for the PNG Hunters. It came from an intercept and the little man Roger Laka.
Skipper Israel Elliott put both to ball, bringing Hunters to 12.
And the flags go up, so he's 2 from 2 today.
Hunters continued their dominance with Magpies Rick Jackson's kick that saw Adex Vera spilt it to Israel Elliott, who managed to dash away to find the try line.
This is going to be a runaway try, one coming from the other side, but this is Israel Elliott, the captain, and he will score the third try for the PNG Hunters of the afternoon. They are just...
Jason Tully scored his second, bringing up his scoring tally to 7.
To Jason Tully, and he gets his second of the afternoon.
While Albert Patak came from the bench, crossed the try line in the corner right on the half-time buzzer. In the second half, the Magpies made a bold move to fend off the tough customers in Noel Zemming, Albert Patak and Lawrence too, who were in from the bench. The Hunters extended the 28-4 lead from the half-time with thriller prop Sebastian Pandya and Noel Zemming's splendid tip-off to send Lawrence 2 to the try line. Hunters will be on bye this weekend and remain hopeful for changes in the points tally on closely seated Ipswich Jets and Tweedhead Seagulls.
And finally, we send our condolences to the family of the late Ifisoi Seguiaro after his sudden death last week. Check out our sports scene page on Facebook or log on to the EMTV website, and if you have any sport-related stories, send us an email to sports@emtv.com.pg. That's it from us. On behalf of the Coca-Cola Sports Scene crew, have a great working week. Good night.